আজ আমাদের আলোচনার বিষয় ফোর্থ সেমিস্টার ইংলিশ অনার্সের প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ারের কোশ্চেন 2023-এর CC-VIII 2 মার্কসের প্রথম প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে হোয়াট সাউন্ডস আর রেফার্ড টু ইন দ্য ফার্স্ট 3 স্ট্যান্জাস অফ গ্রেজ এলিজি। In first 3 stanzas of Gray's Elegy, the sounds include the curfew bell tolling, cattle lowing, a beetle droning, and owl hooting. These sounds set a calm, reflective mood. Second হচ্ছে some mute in glorious Milton here may rest, some Cromwell guiltless of his country's blood. Bring out the implication of these lines. These lines from Gray's Elegy written in a country churchyard imply that the graves may hold people with great potential like Milton, a brilliant poet, or Cromwell, a powerful leader. However, these individuals never had the chance to achieve fame or glory. Third, what does Gray mean by the expression waked to ecstasy, the living liar? Gray means that someone had the talent to create beautiful ecstatic music on a lyre, a type of harp, but never had the chance to express that talent publicly. Question D হচ্ছে the moping owl does to the moon complain. What does the expression moping owl mean? Why does it complain about to the moon? Moping owl এই এক্সপ্রেশনটা এখানে কি বোঝাতে চাইছে আর কেন চাঁদের কাছে এসে কমপ্লেন করেছে। দ্য মোপিং আউল রেফার্স টু এ স্যাড অর গ্লুমি আউল। ইট কমপ্লেন্স টু দ্য মুন বিকজ ইট ফিলস লোনলি অ্যান্ড আইসোলেটেড ইন ইটস ডার্ক আইভি কভার্ড টাওয়ার। হোয়াট ইজ কল্ড দ্য ফোল্ডিং স্টার ইন কলিন্সেস ওড টু ইভিনিং অ্যান্ড হোয়াই? In Collins's Ode to Evening, the folding star refers to the planet Venus. It's called this because it appears in the evening sky as twilight begins, signaling the day's end and the folding or closing of the day. What does Collins mean by pensive pleasure sweet? In Collins's Ode to Evening, pensive pleasures sweet refers to the quiet, thoughtful joy found in reflecting on the calm and peacefulness of the evening. Thy dewy fingers draw the gradual dusky veil. Whose dewy fingers are referred to here and why are they called dewy? The dewy fingers refers to the personified evening. They are called dewy because they gently bring the cool, moist air of dusk, spreading a soft veil of night over the landscape. Who is called calm votress in Ode to Evening and why? In Ode to Evening, evening itself is called the calm votress. It's described this way because evening is portrayed as a serene, devoted figure, quietly bringing peace and calm as day turns to night. What does Collins mean by fragrant hours? In Ode to Evening, Collins's fragrant hours refers to the pleasant and refreshing moments of early evening when the air is filled with the subtle, sweet scents of nature. How do the Lilliputians manage to capture Gulliver? The Lilliputians capture Gulliver by tying him up while he is asleep. They use tiny ropes to bind him, then shoot arrows at him when he tries to move, forcing him to stay still. How does Gulliver scare the people of Lilliput? Gulliver scares the people of Lilliput by firing his gun, which creates a loud noise they have never heard before. The sound and the smoke from the gun terrify them as they have no experience with such weapons. Why does Gulliver think that the Lilliputians were excellent mathematicians? Gulliver thinks the Lilliputians are excellent mathematicians because they precisely measured his height, size, and the amount of food he needed. Despite their small size, their detailed calculations inspired him. Why were the Lilliputians and Blessascudians at war? The Lilliputians and Blessascudians were at war because of a disagreement over how to properly break eggs. Lilliputians believed in breaking them from the small end, while the Blessascudian insisted on breaking them from the large end. This seemingly trivial difference led to a long and intense conflict between the two nations. Why was Gulliver convicted of treason in Lilliput? Gulliver was convicted of treason in Lilliput because he refused to help the Lilliputians completely destroy the Blessascudian fleet. He also urinated on the royal palace to put out a fire, which was considered a grave disrespect. These actions led the Lilliputian court to accuse him of treason. Who was Glumdalclitch? Glumdalclitch was the young girl in Brobdingnag who cared for Gulliver. She was the daughter of the farmer who first found Gulliver and became his nurse and protector, taking great care of him due to his teeny size in their giant world. আগের দিন আমরা 2019 আর 2022 সালের কোশ্চেনগুলো কমপ্লিট করেছিলাম। আজকে 23টা করলাম। এখানে কিন্তু লক্ষ্য করলে তোমরা দেখতে পাবে যে 2 নম্বরের শর্ট প্রশ্নগুলো কিন্তু আগের সাল থেকেও এই সালে কিন্তু অনেক কমন এসছে। তাই সালের কোশ্চেনগুলো করলেও কিন্তু এই বছরের পরীক্ষাতেও কিন্তু অনেক কমন পাওয়া যাবে। আর একটা কথা বলে রাখি, যেটা হচ্ছে গালিভার্স ট্রাভেলস থেকে বেশিরভাগ প্রশ্ন, শর্ট প্রশ্ন, এগুলো কিন্তু বুক দ্য ফার্স্ট থেকেই আসে। তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই এই 3টে ইয়ারে লক্ষ্য করছো। আর কবিতাগুলোর ক্ষেত্রে তো আলাদা করে বলার কিছু নেই, ওগুলো বারবার কি বলবো যে কবিতাগুলো ভালো করে তো পড়তে হবে, তাহলে 5 নাম্বার আর 10 নাম্বার এগুলো পারা যাবে। ভিডিওটা আজকে এখানেই শেষ করলাম।